Dylan, we see, in this game, it got a little physical at times, but you seem like you were feeding off of that. Just how much do you pride yourself on, bringing that intensity on the defensive end and just in the game, from an energy perspective?
Um, every game, coach always tells me to, always find a way to bring the energy. And before the game, I'm always trying to figure out how to bring the energy. And, it's just my competitive spirit. I love to play the game. I love the camaraderie between our team, and it just fuels me every single time we go out there and play.
Dylan, great effort from you tonight. D'Anthony Melton, Desmond Bain have been shooting lights out from three over the past several games. Just how much fun is it for you just to see the waves of offense, them shooting the three, you in the mid-range from three as well? Just so many different weapons going at the same time. Just how much fun is it to see team ball like you saw in the second quarter tonight?
It's great. Melt's always been a good shooter. His form looks like it's perfect. And he's finally, getting arc on his shot, so it's just dropping in. And Dez, both those guys work on their craft, come every single day with a positive attitude and, work hard. And, you can see in the games it's coming in fruition. And, we all tell both those guys to keep shooting because they open up the floor for us and we get driving angles and able to work in space. So, that's the way we're built, and it's fun to play. It's fun to, watch as well.
Dylan, we didn't get to talk to you after the last time Golden State came here, and the fans were booing Andre Iguodala every time he touched the ball, and you're kind of the guy that probably ignited that a little bit with what you said a couple years ago. Not to ask you to rehash that, but more just it feels like when you look back where the team, part of what you were saying in that moment was kind of like, our team is good and people don't realize it. And now here we are 2 years later, and you're about to lock up the number 2 seed. I'm curious, just being here in this moment, looking back to that moment, what you think about how this team has developed.
It developed a lot, and we all had the vision and he didn't, which is perfect. Send him back to the Warriors and let him, do his thing over there. But we were from the beginning, we were growing a base. We had a base, and we just kept building and building and building, and more guys got on the train, and we were able to, create something like this and, keep building this dynasty and this program up to, new heights. And it's just an amazing feeling to see guys grow every single year. And, I've been here the longest, so I'm just happy to see each player grow in their own role and to try to exceed their role, which is amazing to see. So I'm just happy I'm a part of this and happy that, I figured out how to stay, here in Memphis.
Dylan, you mentioned building up that dynasty, and as you wrap up this 4-game homestand now, what stands out to you about what your group was able to do in these 4 games here on the court when you look at, taking on some of those teams that you mentioned that you could not wait to take on?
We always, get up for those games, just the games like Indiana, and, like one of those games, a trap game that, last year we couldn't get those games done, and, this year we're finally, growing and, taking care of business. And, like in our last road trip against Atlanta, we let one slip. But then, we come back on this homestand and, not let the Indiana slip, not let the Milwaukee slip. So it's just coming in every single day locked in and trying to get each other better, because we want to go into the playoffs with momentum.
Hey, Dylan, I know you guys look at it one game at a time, but are you able to take in the magnitude of what you're doing and enjoying it as the ride is going on day by day while staying locked in game by game?
It's hard to. It's very hard to, because when you start talking about it, it gets you relaxed. But it's an amazing feeling to keep making history, like Dez, getting the 3 points, the most 3 points in the season, and Steve-O getting the most rebounds. It's an amazing feeling to be a part of that. and then keep winning and make history in Memphis, and just goes to show that we're here to build something great, and our fans see it, and you can see it's getting more thicker in there every single night, and we play for our fans, and especially we play for us as well.
Minutes tonight because the game was kind of lopsided, but just where do you feel you are now in terms of being back to where you want to be as the postseason gets closer?
I feel like I can find my teammates a little bit better, maybe watch a little bit more film on how I can get guys open shots, but my shot it feels good. It's just anytime I pick up a basketball, I feel like it's there. My play's always going to be there. I'm always going to bring the juice, always going to bring the fight every single day, and bring my attention to detail every single day so my teammates are ready and I'm ready. But I feel like I'm getting there, and I always take it day by day, and yeah. Thanks.